Hey guys, Johnny V here, soon to be the most hated man in America for telling it like it is. Welcome to the youfa channel. Today's episode, COVID-19. It's about time I talked about this one. It's been around for 2 years. When it first came around, I laughed it off. I said it's not a plague, even though millions of people were ransacking stores. That's another issue, the way we behaved. Disgraceful. Oh yeah, we take care of each other. No, people were selfish. That's another story. Actually, no, it's not another story. You behaved like idiots. 2 years later, yes, it has become a plague. It has become a plague. Now, a lot of idiots have a lot to say about it. I'm just another idiot with something to say, basically. But when I hear people say things like, I believe it's a thing. Yeah, it's a thing, moron. That's killing people. 6 million worldwide. We've had over 84 million cases in America. Now, of course, you're going to say, well, the numbers are inflated. Wait a minute, asshole. Millions of cases went undiagnosed and unreported. The numbers are deflated. Now they're inflated. Why? For the money. The money. What money? What fucking money? Did somebody somewhere somehow generate revenue as a result of COVID? Yeah. Are numbers being fudged here and there? Are there some kind of subsidies and kickbacks to hospitals? Probably. Are the drug companies making a buck or two on the vaccines? Probably. Personally, I made money because of COVID, as a result of COVID. But overall, this goddamn virus cost this country billions, you fucking idiots. Now, there's a big debate about whether or not the vaccines work or whether or not the masks work. Do the masks work? I don't know. I'm not a doctor, but I think they're a barrier and a filter, and they prevent your breath or your spew from your mouth from flying in the air where other people can come in contact with it. If they didn't work, I don't think surgeons would wear them in operating rooms around the world. So let's see. When you speak, you spew like this, right? See that? How when flying? See that? When you speak. That's what happens when you speak. You see how it flew? Now watch this. Let's see if this works. See? Okay? There you go. It's not the same. It's basically probably the same thing. Now watch this. See? Yes, asshole. The masks fucking work. They fucking work. I think wearing a mask sucks. I don't want kids to have to wear masks all day. I think that sucks. But if everybody had been following this protocol all along, we wouldn't be in this mess now. The vaccine, does it work? I believe it does. No, we don't know the long-term effects at this point, but they've been working on it for years. The government said, hey man, let's try it. And it seemed like the lesser of two evils. I personally got the vaccine. I was in a position that I felt I should. My mother was sick at the time and I was staying with her and I didn't want to infect her. And I personally believe it's a civil and civic duty to get the vaccine and try to protect other people. Now, a lot of people are arguing, oh, the vaccine doesn't work. People are still getting it. Yeah, people are still getting it. They are. But the vaccine reduces the likelihood that you will contract the virus, therefore reduces the likelihood that you will transmit the virus. So yes, overall the vaccine works. I understand if you don't want that crap inside you. I didn't. I totally get it. But people are really treating this thing like a bunch of idiots. It has become political and it's getting ridiculous. It's really getting ridiculous. One side believes it's a hoax and they say these fucking condescending things to you to make you feel like an asshole. Like, I'm not living in fear. Okay, I'm not living in fear either, asshole. That's like telling somebody that they're living in fear because they turn their headlights on at night. No, I'm just taking precautionary measures, you fucking condescending prick. Oh, you gotta live. Yeah, you have to live by not dying from COVID. I'm not scared to death, but I'm not going to invite this shit into my body. I'm pissed off that I even had to get this vaccine. I don't want this shit in my body. One bitch was walking by a guy I know who was fully vaccinated and boosted and had a mask on. The guy had a mask on. And this bitch made a comment under her breath. See, that's the problem. People wearing masks because they're not vaccinated. He is vaccinated, bitch. He was trying to protect you. He's following all the precautions, all the protocol. And if everyone had followed all the protocols from day one, we wouldn't have a debate right now about whether or not to inject this shit into kids or make these poor kids wear masks for 6 and 7 hours in school. If I hear one more fucking idiot say something like, you just have to be careful, while they themselves are not being careful, the fucking vein in my forehead's gonna burst. You were given 3 options. 3 options to help reduce the spread of this thing, okay? 1 was the vaccine. I understand if you don't want that crap inside you. 2, the mask. I understand if you don't want the inconvenience or the discomfort of having that thing over your face, feeling claustrophobic all day long. I totally get it. I totally get it. My pet peeve is with social distancing, or the lack thereof. The number 1 most effective preventive measure to reduce the transmission of this virus is social distancing. The biggest problem with social distancing is that they call it social distancing. Okay, it makes it sound like it's unnecessary. What they should have called it was stay the fuck away from each other. Right now, right this second, I cannot give you COVID right now because you're too far away from me. Nobody in California is catching it from New York right now, right this second, because there's too much space between them. Space between 2 people is the best defense. It's just like car accidents. They happen every day because of stupid fucking people getting too close to one another. So many times I've seen people side by side, close. Everybody's got to get in everybody's business. I was at an event last week, and this guy was up to this baby's face. Hi, hadn't seen him in a while. I was like, hey, 4 fucking inches from the kid's face. You stupid motherfucker. What the fuck are you doing, man? That's why it's spread. I see this everywhere I go. I see it everywhere I go. People, they walk right, they could walk that way. No, they come across the street, walk their dog right past you, or they walk fucking 2 feet from you instead of 6 feet. The other day, I was trying to give a guy some numbers on a business transaction. He had to be right here, right? Why? People are just getting too close. Distance, space between 2 people is the number 1 most effective preventive measure against this goddamn virus. And it is the number 1 most ignored. Because you're fucking idiots. I'll be at a barbecue thinking, okay, well, maybe I'll just keep my distance from everyone. I'll be okay. No, they got to get closer and closer and closer. And I'm backing up and I'm moving and at one point I'm pulling chairs between us and I'm putting my leg out in front, leaning back like this. Next thing you know, I'm up against the wall. We migrated 15 feet. I don't get it. I don't get what the attraction is to be that goddamn close to me. Am I that goddamn adorable? Seriously? I haven't been laid since the Reagan administration. But all of a sudden we have a global pandemic and I'm irresistible. You gotta be in my face like this? Does this look attractive to you? 2 years in. 2 fucking years of this shit. This one dumb bitch on an interview back in 2020, August of 2020. They shut down the bars and she said, I don't think it's really necessary because COVID's over. Really? It wasn't over then and it's not over now because you're all fucking morons. What do you not understand about stay the fuck away from me? In plain English, this goddamn virus became the plague that it is because of you stupid motherfuckers. Johnny V here, soon to be the most hated man in America for telling it like it is. Go fuck yourself and have a great day.